EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Bobcats, 6-18, Gravity Lions. Go!
Now, faking the give. They'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Ayuk makes the catch right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Viking, 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's got room to roam. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hurt, check, hurt, hurt. Check go.
A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
9 brings up second and 1.
Ready?
Second and a yard.
18, come on. 19, ready?
They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ready?
He'll run with James. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown Pioneers. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with James. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From 29, here's second and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Back.
They will wide open. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Cameron pitches there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hold it ready.
From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready, go. Ready.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw out of the gun. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
A big one right there. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Go! Cowboy 80.
James. And we'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Vikings. Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll run with James. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown Pioneers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Chap, check, chap. Say, hey. 18, Buffalo, chap 50, chap 60. Go.
And he's in for the 2-point conversion to make it 16-0. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I mean, on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That is incomplete. Incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Returnable from his own 4. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 14-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go. Panthers. Ready.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
It is third and long.
Panther 11. Down. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's taken down up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
80.
Now they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready. Cowboy 80. Hey, Smith.
Here's a handoff to James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Viking 18. Get it. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Mustang, check. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
3rd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
That's his man. It's Samuel. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Now, what can Samuel do on this jet sweep? He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Portland! A 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Let's go. Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
22. Huskies, nothing.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on
trying. Dragon 60. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The tight end going in motion to the left. To the air now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Anchorage 1st down.
Ready? 70 range, 70 range. Come on.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Pioneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Intercepted.
Here we go. Back.
Result of the play is a turnover on
Warriors,
down.
19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Lucas, let's go.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play. It's
Third and 10.
and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no return here. This is a touchdown. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him as Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Hill with to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First down, Huskies.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. He's still on his feet, and he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Huskies. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Cameron Kitchen there to bring him down.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On the set.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Come on, come on. Set.
They keep it on the ground with James. lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down.
First down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
That's the versatile Jordan James. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
19 Tiger, 19, 70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead, it's James. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Viking, 18, Pioneer.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 12 yards on that hookup. That's enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They set up the screen to James. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Warriors 70. Ready. 9 Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers